out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Last season, Kobe, with some thoughts on the development of U.S. players last season, felt that the AAU system, Clark, was problematic.
And I would not disagree specifically in this regard. Too much focus on playing games and winning versus skill development.
And with Kobe, who's just so skilled, that critique holds water. Kobe felt that Europeans came into the league with more of a skill set because they learned how to play the game a little bit more collectively than the American players.
Now here's Hibbert. Russell with it. Hibbert with a screen on Williams. Russell passes to Kobe. Just 4 to shoot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the Mavericks with possession here, trailing by 5.
You know, for Kobe's statement, it's hard to measure something like skill with metrics. I mean, you look at shooting and free throw percentages, and there isn't too much of a difference between U.S. and European players.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Matthews, no one around him. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. The kick out to Williams. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Here's Kobe. And there's the pass to Russell. Here's Clarkson. Out to the right wing. Outside, Kobe. 5 on the clock. Los Angeles with another miss. Mavericks trail by 5. Here's Parsons. And the shot falls short this time. Now, here's Clarkson. He's covered by Matthews. Clarkson kicks to Russell from the arc. And the Lakers get it back. Over to the left wing. And then Hibbert with the dunk.
And gobbled up that rebound and went straight into attack mode on the putback.
Oof, he is one of the most determined rebounders, Clark, we have got in the NBA.
Yeah, you're calling it right, Kevin. I mean, he gets so many second chance points because of how hard he works to get to the rebound.
Williams gets the bucket.
I love the advantage he has from a speed standpoint. Does a great job of creating separation for that shot.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Well, guys, I was able to talk with Rick Carlisle for just a moment. They'll be up against one of the true giants of the league in Roy Hibbert, and he talked about how impressed he is with Hibbert's dedication to improving his game, saying he's gotten better year after year, and now is one of the guys you have to account for really at both ends of the floor. Defensively, you've got to get low and try to root him out of the paint. And then on offense, we'll probably look to put him in pick and rolls to test his mobility. Seems like a smart strategy, guys. We'll see how they do.
Thank you, Doris. So both teams changing it up here. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Lakers?
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. It always seems the Mavs are able to compete for a title, Clark, but their window might be closing with some of their stars aging, namely Dirk Nowitzki.
You're exactly right, Kevin, because Dirk is the centerpiece of that franchise, has been for over a decade. They made the Rondo trade last year trying for a big finals run, but eventually they'll start to have to build for the future.
Young's checked in for Bryant, and he gets it to go.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Los Angeles leading by 6. Pass to Bass. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And when you look at the Mavs, they have always built through free agency, still tinkered with the roster this season to get into a position to compete. Not having any lottery picks for so long has hampered their youth and development.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Dirk Nowitzki.
Well, you know, with the Mavs making the playoffs so consistently, it's a bit of a double-edged sword. Cuts both ways. They rarely have draft picks that help take the team to the next level, but they are in the playoffs, which is what every team wants to be part of.
Los Angeles has gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Williams kicks to Black. Pass to Huertas from past the arc. Parsons with the rebound.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far. The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish. And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there. Boy, that's a really nice feed by J.J. Barea.
Here's Huertas. Feeds to Black. He dishes it to Young. It's good from long range. Young's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Here's Barea. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And guys, what a spark plug J.J. Barea has been throughout his career. When he comes in the game, you can feel the lift. We saw a couple games against Houston in the playoffs. Saw it back in 2011 in the championship season for the Mavs.
Great point. I mean, he has an energizing effect on his teammates, the fans, and the announcers. I mean, he just brings so much spirit and hustle to the games. Very hard not to root for a guy like that.
Here's Huertas. Here's Williams. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
And here are the Mavericks now. 4-point game. Parsons against Young. Floats one, and Parsons with the lay-in. Parsons got 7 points in the game.
For me, my favorite memory of Barea is outstanding postseason in 2011. The Mavericks had to get through the Lakers and the Heat to win their first championship. And Barea broke down those defenses by screaming to the hoop every chance he got. Actually, he squirted to the hoop.
Young pass to Huertas. And here's Bass from outside the arc. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Parsons attacking. It's rebounded by Bass.
And getting back to Barea's contributions against the Lakers back in 11, Barea led a fourth-quarter comeback in Game 2 to help the Mavs win. Big swing in that series. And then after the game, Kobe Bryant said that Barea kicked our you-know-whats. And ultimately, Barea helped the Mavs go on to win their only championship.
The Lakers in the lead. There's Williams with the 3. And yes, sir, that one drops. Williams has got 5 now. 1:29 left to play in the first quarter. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Parsons attacking. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
The D cannot forget about him like that. He'll light you up big time.
Lakers leading by 3. 1:04 left here in the first quarter. Huertas passes to Young. Williams dishes to Black. 6 to shoot. And Young kicks to Bass. It's rebounded by Dallas.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Parsons passes to McGee, and he jams it with authority.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you, because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. Now, here is Russell. 11 points for him in that last game against Sacramento. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Parsons. They trail by 1. There's the pick. Now the dish to Barea. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. And Dirk Nowitzki steadily climbing the all-time scoring rankings. He talked about the remarkable... Dirk has proven himself through the test of time. As tough as it may have been back in his rookie year, he overcame those obstacles to become this elite NBA player, Clark, destined for the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, you know, people now talk about players being a Dirk Nowitzki type. And that's a type any team would like to have. One of the greatest power forwards in NBA history, for sure.
And we welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports. And we're ready to get going once more. The players having a chance to have a short break and get some rest themselves and get refueled and hydrated with some Gatorade. More terrific basketball in store for us tonight. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
Yeah, and, you know, it's been a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition here.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. On the floor for Dallas, Nowitzki is out there with Powell. Then it's Williams. Then there's J.J. Barea, and it's Matthews in at the 3 slot. The Lakers trail. Now Russell. Passes it to Clarkson. Matthews with the rebound. Well, the defense is what did the Lakers season in last year, but their offense struggled at times as well, Clark. They just couldn't count on things night to night.
Well, they were near the bottom of the league in most offensive categories, Kevin. Bottom 5 in field goal percentage and three-point percentage. The efficiency just wasn't there.
4 on the clock. Here's Barea. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Lakers shooting here about 46% for the game. Clarkson. And a miss there on the triple.
And with the Lakers and their lack of offense, sometimes teams can hide that by playing good defense, but the Lakers just really didn't have either. A lot of things working against them this past season.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Back to Kobe. Dishes to Hibbert. Here's Russell. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
You know, the Lakers often would get in trouble with slow starts to games because of their offense. I mean, at least they forced a league-high 9 overtime games, going 6-3 in those contests, so the offense seemed to come alive late in games.
Now here's Kobe. 8 points for him. Randle with the ball. Hibbert with the screen. Russell kicks to Randle. Shot to stop the run, and it's sent back by Nowitzki. Here's Barea. Can't get it to go. And it's the Lakers the other way. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Left side, Kobe. Outside, Russell. And again, the Lakers no good.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier. Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
He kicks it to Clarkson. Outside, Bryant. Hibbert with the screen. And Kobe, here we go. Good. Bryant's got 4 points this quarter.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But boy, that was a nice job.
Wesley Matthews on the wing, guarded by Kobe. Matthews dishes to Powell. The offensive rebound. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. Pachulia, he's checked in for Powell. On defense, the Lakers. Nowitzki, the pass to Pachulia. Here's Barea. Clock at 6. Williams kicks to Pachulia. Second shot opportunity, and Hibbert with the block. Matthews against Bryant. And that's collected by Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Lakers trail by 8. Dirk Nowitzki, what can you say? Future Hall of Famer, too many accolades to list, but most important, NBA champion and a great Finals MVP in 2011.
Yeah, and Kevin, history has proven time and time again, you really need a future Hall of Famer on your team to win a championship. Just look at all the teams that have won the title through the years.
You know, back to Nowitzki being that Hall of Famer, you need to win a championship. Guys like LeBron, Duncan, Kobe, Jordan, Magic, Bird, Isaiah, all Hall of Fame guys who led their teams to the championship.
And talking about Nowitzki, as one of the greatest players ever, he's also one of the most unique players ever. His ability to score back to the basket from up to 18 feet really, to me, is unbelievable. Without that unique skill, the Dallas Mavericks have no ring.
Timeout called the Lakers. A platoon swap here for the Lakers. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep here in the center. Here's Burgess. Bass with the screen. 6 to shoot. The feed to Williams. Off target from outside. And here are the Mavericks now. They're on a 15-6 run. Barea with it. Williams picks him up. Here's the screen. Now here's Barea. Defense is right there. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Lakers trail by 8. Williams kicks to Black. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Nowitzki. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Here's Matthews. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Wes Matthews, a hard-nosed player on the wing. Strong frame, and he really does put it to good use at both ends.
Mavericks making a switch here. Harris is checked in. And here is Williams. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Kings in Sacramento. Bass with the screen. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Young from the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas. Pachulia's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Speaking of Matthews' strength, he really gets into you defensively.
Yeah, he wants to make you feel him. I mean, very physical. And offensively, he likes to post up and back down weaker, smaller defenders. I mean, you give him that mismatch, he will attack it with vigor.
Williams dishes to Black. He feeds it to Bass. And Young, here we go. And Dirk Nowitzki gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. JaVale McGee's checked in for Nowitzki. And Parsons subbed in for Matthews. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. And it's Harris off the drive. Parsons. Second chance shot.
And a look here at how the Lakers ranked in the NBA last season. 5th in fewest turnovers per game. 5th in second chance points. And they were in the top half of the league in team rebounding as well. I think that speaks to the fact that this team aggressively goes after the basketball at every position.
Yeah, and the stat I look to, though, is the low turnovers. They did such a great job of limiting their mistakes, really maximizing their opportunities offensively.
The pass to Huertas. In the corner, it's Bass. Young outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Young's got 6.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
Dallas calls timeout.
And, you know, for Brandon Bass, such a big asset to Boston last year, and they're pushed to make the playoffs, especially after the Celtics had traded away several key veterans. His toughness, his strong mid-range game, that all helped.
Outside Williams. A rebound by the Lakers. Randall's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Bryant drives in. Kicks it to Hibbert. Pass to Randall. Now Clarkson. 8 points his last outing. Hibbert with the screen. Pass to Randall. On the wing, Bryant. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Bryant's got 6 in the quarter. Dallas leading by 9. Williams kicks to Parsons. It's tipped. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Finished off the break. And it's 7 points for D'Angelo Russell.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Williams gets the bucket.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Kobe passes to Russell. Ryan against Parsons, and that is good. $14 points for Kobe Bryant.
A really strong second quarter in terms of scoring the basketball.
McGee, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Williams has got 5 assists tonight.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Outside, Russell. And the shot is good. The Maverick lead has been cut back down to 8. Those were necessary points from Clarkson.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And the call will be against Chandler Parsons. That is his first foul of the game. Powell is checked in for Dallas. Here's Kobe. Lays it up and banks it in. Bryant's got 10 points in the quarter.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
Harris dishes to Williams. And Hibbert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Hibbert. Touched it last. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the second quarter. Powell, that's good.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Lakers trail by 8. Now here's Bryant. 16 points for him. To the middle. Here's Hibbert. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. Kobe's got 3 assists now in this one.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Powell kicks to Harris. There's a good screen. To the paint. Off the screen. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. On occasions last year, the Lakers were all right on offense. Other times, they were just stagnant. There was just no motion, nothing going on.
That's a great point. And their ball movement could use some work. A lot of ISOs last season, and it killed a lot of the flow the team had in the half court.
Some changes for the Lakers. Robert Sacre comes in for Roy Hibbert, and Lewis Williams subbed in for Clarkson. He doesn't get the second one.
You know, for the Lakers, they were okay in the assist department, guys, but they were dead last in the league in secondary assists. That, to me, is indicative of an inefficient offense and also a new stat category.
Parsons passes to Harris. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year. So just solid at the line.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
11 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Russell kicks to Randall. Back to Russell. Up in time, and no good trying to get that one.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back. The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. They never got too far behind as their largest deficit in the period was 8. They had some very nice stretches of play in the second quarter at both ends of the floor. All right, and that'll do it for us here. We now take you back to the...
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, I mean, he has been everywhere.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys? His shot selection was just perfect.
I agree. I mean, whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense has given him and not trying to do too much. Very much playing within himself.
Kobe and Randall, the forward duo. Russell is out there with Lou Williams, and it's Sacre in at the 5. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Picked by Randall. Russell kicks to Williams, out to the right wing. Pachulia with the steal. And now the fast break. Matthews with the ball. Feeds it to Williams. Looking for Pachulia. He gets it there. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Pachulia's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Dallas. The drive by Russell.
You know, you look at Dallas, and that team didn't rely too much on the mid-range or the short game last season, but they could have. They shot 70% from 12 feet and in, excluding drives. That's pretty good.
Roy Hibbert's checked in for the Lakers. Clarkson comes in for Williams. 2 straight seasons of no playoffs for the Lakers after last year's miss. Not what they were hoping for.
It's going to be a growing process, Kevin. I mean, they had a young team and an injured superstar in Kobe both years. Hard to make the playoffs in that situation.
Here's Bryant. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with 4.
With that reverse jam, the fans got a little extra show there.
That one definitely had something, you're right, extra on it.
Man, I got to pick my jaw up off the floor after that one, guys.
Russell against Williams. And Hibbert with the block. And here they go. And finish off by Bryant.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control. And, guys, for the Lakers, you'd have to go back almost 40 years to find a time when the Lakers missed the postseason in back-to-back years. Fortunately for them, they won 2 titles in the next 6 years after that.
Kobe draws the double. Williams with the steal. Plays it in off the breakaway. Williams has got 11 points.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
Hibbert dishes to Clarkson. Takes the 13-footer, and the shot no good, a bit short.
And it's doubtful that the Lakers will win multiple titles in the coming years unless something drastic happens. Still, this is a franchise committed to success, and they'll do whatever it takes to get back into the postseason.
Outside Bryant. He dishes it to Hibbert. Back to Kobe. Pass to Randall. Just 5 on the clock. He kicks to Hibbert. To the wing right side. Clarkson. Los Angeles with another miss.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
And Parsons kicks to Williams. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant. For Darren Williams, the injury-riddled campaigns just keep piling up.
Yeah, it's almost difficult to watch considering how good he was when he was healthy. I mean, you're talking about one of the most explosive players in the game over the last decade at the point guard spot. But the injuries, hard to overcome.
And both free throws good for Williams.
And, guys, for Darren Williams last season, all those injuries finally affected his shooting. 39% from the field last year, the second lowest mark of his career. And he just couldn't create space or elevate to get the clean looks he had grown accustomed to.
Here's Clarkson. And it's been a while, but he finally gets one to go. Clarkson's got 6 points.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Williams against Russell. And Williams, here we go. No luck. Nice D from Russell.
And, you know, talking about Darren Williams, last year wasn't all bad. I mean, nearly 7 assists a game, 3.5 rebounds, a steal. Not the stocking stuffer he used to be, but he still battled and still contributed.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Black's checked in for Hibbert. Bass comes in for Julius Randle. Young's checked in for Kobe. And it's Williams in for Russell. J.J. Barea is checked in for the Mavericks. To the middle. Pachulia, good. Pachulia's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Good job threading that pass into the lane. I like his vision, guys. He sees everything.
Lakers trail by 7. Williams with the ball. 5 points in the game. Young, a screen on Matthews. They set the pick. Young left side. And again, the Lakers no good.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Barea kicks to Nowitzki. And he gets it to go. And it's a 9-point Maverick lead.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Clarkson passes to Young. Nowitzki against Bass. To the paint. The kick out to Williams. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Williams has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Now here's Barea. He's covered by Clarkson. Barea dishes to Pachulia. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That's on Lewis Williams.
And Zaza Pachulia, for my money, has been one of the toughest players in the league. He's got a boxer's mentality. Even his face looks a little bit like a boxer's. He doesn't have the quick twitch muscles of some guys. His power and effort consistently stand out.
Talking about Zaza's toughness, it's one of the reasons he has such a high rebounds per minute average over his career. And defending on the blocks, he's almost unmovable.
He really, you know what, Coach Kidd loves Zaza. Even started him over John Henson by the end of the season. I mean, he's always willing to trade body blows down low and certainly wins his fair share of those battles.
Here's Parsons. Here's Matthews. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Matthews has got 12 points in the game. They need a good possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Over in the corner, Williams. The 3. Again, the miss by Williams. Mavericks leading by 11. Barea kicks to Parsons. That's good. He's got 11.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Williams kicks to Young, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
And guys, it looked like Nick Young had finally put it all together. I mean, he had a huge campaign 2 years ago, signs a new 4-year deal. Then last year, disaster strikes. I mean, he provided very little to the team outside of shooting the basketball. And even with that, he dropped to a career worst, 37% from the field.
At a world peace, he's checked in for Tarek Black. And the Mavericks making a change here. Here's Harris. Here's the screen. Right wing. McGee against Bass. And there's the foul. It's on Brandon Bass. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, this is nothing new. There is some debate on how successful max contracts have been in the NBA. A lot of players have demanded max contract money, but haven't lived up to the pay. And in my opinion, there are only about 15 guys worthy of max contracts in the league in any given year.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Rick Carlisle was going over with his team in that last huddle. Matthews was the focus of the discussion, and he wants their offense to run through him. Coach reminded them that he is supposed to be the key factor tonight, and he still wants to see that happen. There's still plenty of basketball left to play, and as we watch how these adjustments play out, Kev, it'll be interesting.
All right, Doris, thanks. They set the screen. Off the pick. Powell, that's good. Powell's got 9 points. Well, we were talking about max contracts. There are arguments to their benefits. Commissioner Adam Silver said last year that he feels they help with parity. What do you think?
You know, for the most part, I do believe he's correct. I mean, they do help with parity. For guys like LeBron and Durant, let's face it, the big max contract can be a hindrance. They're probably considered to be worth far more than they're paid. But it's going to be something that is debated back and forth throughout the next negotiations for the CBA. And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Matthews against Young. Matthews passes to McGee. 6 on the shot clock. Harris dishes to McGee. The shot is off.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Young's shot is off. Mavericks leading by 8. And Matthews kicks to Barea. On the wing, Harris. The dish to Matthews. There's the screen. Another shot. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Matthews has got 4 points this quarter.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
And Young, here we go. And he goes in for the dunk.
Look at the handles. Gets through the D and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that?
You don't, Kevin. I mean, as a defender, you got to just stash that one in the memory bank and make sure it doesn't burn you the next time.
Some changes for the Lakers. Here's Matthews and Hibbert with the block. Here's Kobe. 20 points for him. Hibbert with a screen for Bryant. Knocked loose. And now Barea running the floor all by himself. And Matthews gets it to go.
Agility leads to thievery there as he got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And Clark, that's been the story of this game so far. I mean, they cannot hand over any more easy points in the open floor.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Here's Barea. Softly drops in the floater.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, might as well make those adjustments right away.
And the Lakers call time here. Big change last year for the Mavs came when they traded for Rajon Rondo. It looked to be the missing piece for him, Clark, but boy, it just never seemed to come together.
You just don't know. Trades are always risky. You don't know how they're going to work out, and I give credit to ownership for talking to the players to see what they thought about the trade before they actually made the deal.
Deron Williams checked in for Dallas. And now here comes Williams leading the break, and the basket by Harris. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Mavericks?
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
In the corner, it's Clarkson. And stolen by Deron Williams. Matthews goes in. Powell kicks to Matthews. The second chance effort, and Hibbert with the block. McGee the pass to Williams. 20 seconds left in the third. And here's Clarkson. 9 points in the game so far. Dishes it to Bryant. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Bryant's got 24 points. Matthews up top. It's off. Well, through 3 quarters of play. Well, welcome back as we get set to start the 4th. Lakers trail by 10. On the floor right now for the Mavericks. Parsons and Dirk are in at the forward spots. Darren Williams out there with Devin Harris, and it's Pachulia in at the 5 spot. Randall, and there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Mavs made the playoffs again last season. 14th playoff berth for them in the last 15 years, and only the San Antonio Spurs have made more, Greg, over that time.
Yeah, and they had a tough first-round opponent in the number 2 seed, Houston. A good old Texas tussle between the 2 and the 7 seeds.
And Williams, here we go. Great tee that time from Hibbert. The Lakers shooting well, 50% from the floor. Got a hand on it, but they'll get another chance. Outside Bryant. The feed to Russell. Lets it go with the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Yeah, and you know, the Mavs got bounced out by the Rockets in 5 games in round 1. They were able to avoid the sweep, but losing the first 3 was way too much to overcome.
Parsons against Kobe. Shot clock at 5. Parsons attacking. Releases from 15. Here's Pachulia. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
Check out the game for Pachulia. He's got 8 points and 1 steal as well.
And for Dallas in the playoffs, really, it didn't help to have the Rondo drama going on at the time. Even if that hadn't happened, though, you got the feeling that they were overmatched against a red-hot Houston team.
And so it's Dallas with it. They lead by 7. Harris dishes to Parsons. Down low. Nowitzki kicks to Pachulia. On the wing, Harris. He's guarded by Williams. 4 on the clock. And it's Harris off the drive. And the basket good. And the Mavericks lead by 9.
You know, he operates so well close to the bucket. There's nothing he likes more than seeing an opening inside.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Outside, Russell. He feeds it to Williams. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
J.J. Barea checked in for Harris. Barea kicks to Williams. The pass to Nowitzki. A fader. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Lakers trail by 9. Russell passes to Williams. Back to Russell. Tries again. And there's the nice layup by Hibbert.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
They set the pick. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Some changes for the Lakers. Nick Young's checked in for Kobe. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Russell. Barea, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Yep, it goes, and the Dallas lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Young. Mavericks have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Nothing too fancy, just simple execution. That's getting the job done when they need to make every possession count.
Completely agree with that, Clark. They need stops and really can't afford any wasted possessions. Those inside shots are nice, high-percentage looks.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Sacre's checked in. Clarkson dishes to Sacre. The kick out to Young. And again, Los Angeles with a triple.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Williams with a clean look. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Randall kicks to Williams. Pass to Randall. Clarkson dishes to Young. Parsons with the rebound. Parsons got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Nowitzki drives in. Pachulia trying to break loose. Nowitzki's shot is no good. Lakers trail by 4. Young from outside. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Kicks to Parsons. Nowitzki against Randall. Puts it up from 17. They get it again. Julia, good. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Now Clarkson to the middle. It's tipped. Pachulia with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Barea's got it. Here's Parsons. Rebounded by Clarkson.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And that's a foul called on J.J. Barea. That's his first foul. Randall passes to Young. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Dallas calls timeout.
I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Yes, thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Rick Carlisle was saying to the team. He told them, this is it, fellas. Let's hit them right out of this timeout. Put some pressure on them. Show them how much you want it. Let's go get it. Guys, he's really exhorting them to give them a burst of energy.
And thank you, Doris. The Lakers have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. Ryan against Williams. Clock at 6. The floater. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Hey, guys, it's been a slow decline for Darren Williams the last few seasons. Once considered an elite point guard, he just doesn't have that stature any longer.
Dallas making a switch here. Matthews is checked in. Well, for Williams, Greg, in his decline, his field goal percentage dropped to below 40% last season. Clark, I never thought I'd see the day with that.
Those were the worst offensive numbers since his rookie season. I mean, he had the game that you thought would carry him past his athletic prime, but that might not be the case the way those numbers look.
Matthews, a screen on Russell. Williams kicks to Nowitzki. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. 17 points for Dirk Nowitzki.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
Ryan against Matthews. Pass to Bass. No one near him. And another basket for the Lakers.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Over in the corner, Williams. Off target with his 3. Outside, Russell. Feeds to Kobe to take the lead. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Nowitzki's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Outside, Williams. Nowitzki outside. Uncovered. And dead on that time. Beautiful shot. Nowitzki's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Lakers were awful in a lot of aspects last season, and their play at home was a major one. Greg, they just couldn't do anything at home, and I think the fans were giving up hope as well.
And given how pricey those Laker tickets are, Kevin,
yeah,
there was a lot to be salty about in Laker land. So can't be a bottom dweller and charge that much for seats.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in, and Dallas also making a switch. Powell, he's checked in for Pachulia. Russell kicks to Clarkson, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And Kevin, who says a point guard? Should look to pass first. I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
Nowitzki's shot is no good.
Well, he turned a high percentage shot into a low percentage shot by trying to go to the fadeaway.
Now, here is Russell. Hibbert with the screen. They double-team Kobe. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Russell against Williams. To tie it up. Bryant drives in, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Russell against Williams. Nowitzki sets a screen for Williams. There's a screen. Here's Matthews. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And the Mavericks lead by 4. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Russell against Williams. Russell dishes to Hibbert to the inside. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Talk about some great numbers for Young. He has 23 points, and he's unleashed a barrage of three-pointers on him.
And Clark, you can tell they're good right now when the ball leaves his hand. He has racked up a ton of points.
He hits both from the stripe.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And trying to cut into this lead, they need every edge they can get.
Williams passes to Matthews. Nowitzki a screen. And Matthews kicks to Nowitzki. Young with the steal. Here's Russell. Count it, and the foul. Wesley Matthews picks one up.
Great adjustment to avoid the D. That's hard to stop.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Mavericks shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Kobe against Parsons. Looking to get it going. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Lakers.
Well, I got to say, one thing that stuck out all game is the consistent penetration they've got.
And you've always heard of guys being in a zone shooting, but you can be in a zone passing the basketball, and we've seen that tonight as well.
Timeout called the Lakers.
They're committing an awful lot of fouls, and most of them are unproductive. You don't want to let guys get easy layups. I understand that. But this could turn into a parade to the foul line.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And he's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
Outside, Russell. Inside. And the dunk by Kobe. Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
Absolutely. I mean, 6 lead changes here so far.
Exciting stuff.
And, guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
Russell against Williams. He dishes it to Powell. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. And the Mavericks lead by 1. LA's won 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Kobe against Parsons. The drive by Russell. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
And the Mavericks call time here. They're behind by 1. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter. .139 left to play here in the fourth. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
You know, Williams is playing very well. He's got 17 points, and his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
You know what? He's the catalyst. He's the reason why this team plays with such harmony. And if his passing continues, they are going to be dangerous.
He's simply just willing himself to the line here.
The Lakers trail. 1:31 left to play in the final quarter. Nowitzki against Young, and stolen by Parsons. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup.
Great D. He picked it off and took it all the way for the solo finish.
Outside, Kobe. 1:05 left in the fourth quarter. Down low, goes up off the pick, and then Hibbert with the dunk.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Dallas calls timeout. They're leading by 1. There's a minute left in the fourth quarter. Williams dishes to Nowitzki. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the fourth. There's a screen. Matthews into the lane. No good off the pick. Here's Los Angeles now. The finish. And finished off by Bryant.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Passes it to Clarkson. Yes!
Oh, that's the shot of the game.
Well, he was fearless enough to get it up and down, and it paid off for him.
Dallas calls timeout. They're down by 1. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And really no need to rush. Still plenty of time to get a good look.
Well, if they've got a play that they use to get a quality shot, this is the time to run it.
Parsons passes to Nowitzki. Williams with the ball. Down low. Stolen by Clarkson. By himself. Yes!
And Kevin, maybe the play of the game right there.
A tremendous instinct grade to come up with a steal and then attack the basket.
Game changer right there, guys. An unbelievable play to make it this stage of a really tight ball game.
And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
Tremendous work all the way down to the wire. We were just wondering what would happen next. Major drama, and we saw a good one.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, I'm here with Roy Hibbert. Roy, what does this sort of grinded-out win say about your basketball team?
We're a tough team. We like to grind wins out, and you know, sometimes it's not always pretty, but we're trying to get the job done. And our bench did a great job of keeping us in there, so I'm really happy.
A great team effort, Roy. Thank you. Kevin, over to you.
Doris, thank you as always.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kobe Bryant.
Look, how many times have we seen games like this from Kobe? He was the primary option. They needed a bucket, and he delivered. This game has evolved in the last few years, but the recipe was working tonight.
Just an unreal performance for him in so many ways.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.